welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry I could not upload this video yesterday, but I bring it to you today. So we are starting off with a fully sanded and painted tumbler, and we are going to add our glitter to this, and this is a 40-ounce straight from Craft Haven. And I am just going to apply this white glitter. It is, I believe it's called Snow Angel from Wildflower Glitter Co. And I am going to let my glue dry and then dry brush it and go in with another coat if needed. After that, I epoxied it, and um, as you guys know, I recently got some spider gels and I wanted to show you guys the glow in the dark ones. And I was also inspired by this um, decal that I created. So if you guys want to get this decal or check out any of the other decals that I have, you can go ahead and hop on over to my Etsy. I recently added some new ones along with a new tumbler template for a upcoming video. Um, so I'm going to sand my rim before continuing on with anything else, just to make sure that once I go to epoxy it, um, it's more like a one and done type of thing if I don't need to add another coat. So I am going to do 3 separate colors today, unlike the previous video that I made that was just 2. I did find with these specific ones that they were kind of a little different than the other 2, so like the consistency was kind of off to me. Well, not off, but it was different than the other colors that I used. And also, I wanted to see if there was like any effect to not putting the UV light on every color, so like between layers. So there is kind of this with the tumbler, it just kind of like spreads them out, so you're not going to have like those defined spider gel lines that you see right now. So I also kind of had a little bit more of a mix in when I did my separate colors. So this is the glow in the dark spider gel. As I mentioned in the previous video, I got 2 separate kits. One was with this glow in the dark spider gel, and the other one was just normal colors with no glow in the dark. It just had some metallics and some regular colors in it. So, again, I am going to try to maneuver my tumbler so that every little section that I want with this specific color is covered with this color. You can go back in once you finish just to kind of define those lines a little, and then move on to your next color. But just kind of, you just kind of have to play around with it. So I did go most of the way up, probably like 3/4 of the way up with this, with the spider gel. So the first color I did, obviously you see it's pink, and now I'm gonna do an orange glow in the dark. Like I said, I took inspiration from that decal that I created with the colors. Um, I had originally planned to do all 4 colors, so like the pink, the orange, yellow, and then green, but at the end I just kind of liked how it looked with just the yellow on it. So I didn't end up doing the green. I might do another tutorial with spider gels, but like the full tumbler, just to kind of see how that would look. So yeah, so once I finished this, I moved on to my yellow, and um, after that, I did kind of go back in and refine some of those colors just to make sure there wasn't like too much of just one color, if that makes any sense. And then I put my UV light on this for maybe about um probably like 4 to 5 minutes. Um, like I said, this kind of like spread out and didn't necessarily stay how like as defined as the other one because I didn't hit it with that UV light first. So I think if I ever were to like recreate this between every color, I'm gonna end up having to use the UV light so that I can make sure that those lines are pretty much defined and they're not like look like they're melting together, I guess. Um, so after that, like I said, I hit it with the UV light. You can also leave this outside, like in the sun, so that you can dry that um the spider gel. Sorry, brain fart. So yeah, you can leave it out in the sun for a little bit. Just you do want to make sure you're careful with it because of your resin. You don't want to make that yellow too much, or you don't want to make it yellow at all. But as we all know, with the heat and with the sunlight, the white backgrounds and the resin starts to yellow if you don't have a good quality resin, with some UV inhibitors in it and all of that. So you just kind of want to see where your resin is at. I know fast set resin, is it causes a lot of yellowing in the resin. So I've heard a lot of people that use fast set. I don't use fast set, but some people that have used fast set and they make white cups, their tumbler yellows faster because they use the fast set and a white um, background. So for this, like I said, I just use a regular epoxy. I use artist resin. Um, I actually need to get some more resin because I am running out of my Flynn Sisters resin. So I'm gonna end up having to order some, but I still have a gallon of resin from a different company that I used to use, and I don't want to throw it away, so I'm gonna finish that first before ordering resin. Um, so as you can see here, I am just kind of trying to play around with how much of the sections I want in my tumbler. I went back in with some of the orange and some of the yellow before um, sapping it with the UV light. Then I am going to apply my decal, and I am also going to seal it with some clear spray paint so that it's not gonna run on me because I do have an inkjet printer and I don't want to risk my decal running under the epoxy. So I'm just gonna cut out half of that backing and place it where I want, and then I am going to finish this off by sealing it and applying my last layer of epoxy. And I am going to show you what it looks like a little bit at the end of the video with that glow in the dark. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And again, I am sorry I couldn't have this video up yesterday. I had a really bad toothache, but I'm going to the dentist, so it's all going to be good now. So I will hopefully see you guys on Saturday with a new video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you aren't already following me on my social media accounts, you are more than welcome to do that. These are it, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye.